Hey, welcome back to DentChem. I'm Tom. I'm going to be doing everybody's favorite today, assigning R and S configuration to stereocenters. R and S is going to allow us to distinguish between different stereoisomers, and there's a couple things we have to know beforehand. You should be comfortable with atomic size, and when I say that, not all the elements, just our OChem elements. So like top right of the periodic table, carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus, oxygen, sulfur, our halogens. You should know roughly the weights, not the exact weights, but relatively which ones are larger and which ones are smaller. That's going to be step one of finding R and S, is prioritize based on size. Step two is going to really connect those priority groups. We can determine R and S, and there's an optional step three, which I'll get into. Hearing organic chemistry and reading organic chemistry is confusing. That's why I made DentChem, and that's why you're watching on a video, and why the best way that you're going to understand this is if I go through it. And I'd better start now. I've located my stereocenter on my compound right here. I have a stereocenter, 4 distinct groups, and I'm going to rank those 4 groups based on size. So I'm going to go one atom at a time for each group, and when they differ, that's when I can prioritize. Stereocenter right here. I am bonded to a carbon, a hydrogen, and an oxygen. There's differentiation there. Which one is larger? Oxygen is larger, has a larger atomic size, so it will get priority number 1. What's left, I have a hydrogen and 2 carbons. So next would be my 2 carbon groups. Which one is larger, a methyl group or an ethyl group? Should be pretty straightforward. Our ethyl group is larger, let me just look at the thing, than our methyl group. So our ethyl group will get number 2, methyl group number 3, and not drawn in, back here in a little dash, is our hydrogen. And typically our 4th group will be a hydrogen. It won't always, but typically our 4th group is going to be hydrogen. I've done number 1. Next, I can connect my priority group. So I'm going to start at 1, then go to 2 and 3, and I'm going to make a cycle that connects 1, 2, and 3 all together. So I'll start at 1, I'll go down to 2, and I'll go to 3 like this. I've made my arrow, I've made that cycle, and I can see from this here that I am currently going clockwise. So right now, I would say that this stereocenter here is R, and I would label it such. The only thing I have to check for is if, just in case, our smallest group, in this case hydrogen, were to be a wedge, I would have to flip that. So currently I'm R. If hydrogen was a wedge, I'd have to flip that to S. Now that's not the case here, so I'm just fine writing R. This stereocenter here, I would label R and move on. R and S configuration is confusing for a lot of students, but can be condensed down into these 2.5 steps, really. Let's try another one here. First step, prioritize groups on size. I've located my stereocenter here with 4 distinct groups. Number 1 is going to be chlorine. It's our largest atom that's bonded to our stereocenter, our carbon stereocenter. So chlorine will be number 1. Our ethyl group will be number 2, methyl group number 3, and then our smallest group, not drawn in, and it will assume a wedge, because we don't have one of those yet, with hydrogen. If you're not familiar with wedge and dash formation, there's definitely a DentChem video out there to help with that. And I just lost a light. We'll keep going. Darn. Okay. Where were we? I've assigned my groups based on size. Chlorine was number 1, ethyl group number 2, methyl group number 3. Our hydrogen, usually the smallest group, will be number 4. And now I'm ready to draw my circle. I'll start at 1, I have to go to 2, and I'll go to 3, like such. Currently, I'm going clockwise, but wait, my hydrogen is in a wedge format. It's coming out at us, it's a wedge, meaning I have to actually flip this thing. So right before I write my answer, I see hydrogen as a wedge. I have to flip my stereochemistry right at the end. Now this arrow is going counterclockwise. Look over here, counterclockwise is S. This stereocenter here is S. That should help condense down R and S, something confusing for a lot of students, into just 2.5 steps. Prioritize your groups, be comfortable with that. Draw your circle, draw your arrow, and flip it if necessary. And if you'd like more practice, then here you go. I'll make a video here shortly going over these so we can work them out together. Try them on your own, and then we'll go over them. Assign R and S to every single stereocenter in both of these molecules. Do that, and you're going to ace you'll ace it on the exam. You'll see on the MCAT, DAT, and so on, and be prepared for it. Like the video, subscribe to DentChem, make OChem easy. Thank you for watching.